Hey there! Welcome to day 23 of our Get Up and Go Challenge. I love this little Monopoly board. I forgot I had it and I found the magnet. I don't have a magnetic place to stick it to, but I love it that I keep it by me because it reminds me to get up and go, because every time you pass go, you get to collect $200. Is that why? No, I just love playing Monopoly with my kids when they were little. My son always beat us all. It was really funny. He's a great Monopoly player. But love the game, and it reminds me of getting up and going, getting moving, shaking the dice, moving, keeping moving no matter what. Today we're going to talk about financial progress. The P in our SOAP framework is progress. Are we making progress? Are we moving in the direction we want to? Are we moving at all with respect to this area and aspect of our life? Remember, we've got the 7 areas and aspects of our life: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, and financial, which is the one we're talking about now. So today, our tool for how do we know if we're making any progress in that area, we have to have a way to measure it. We have to have a measurement, a way to know, are we moving toward what we want or are we moving away from what we want? Now I want to double my income in 2021. In the rest of 2021, my goal, my objective, my intent is to double my income. Now, does that mean I'm going to double? I'm not looking at everything with respect to money. Am I looking at my gross income? And this is what I have to decide. Am I looking at gross income? Am I looking at net income? Am I looking at net worth? No. Am I looking, I answer myself as I'm brainstorming. Am I looking at dollars? Am I looking at number of customers? What number, what measurement am I going to use to know whether I'm moving toward the doubling of my income or away from the doubling of my income? And you can insert whatever it is, the financial thing that you're working on. Now, we looked at our action steps yesterday. We took an action step. How did that go? Sometimes one day isn't enough to know if the thing that we did is moving us toward what we want or away from what we want. So we have to go with, how do we feel about that? Do we feel like the action we took is moving us toward that? Now, yesterday I did, let me see what I said here. I started to work on my rebranding. And so the action that I took to work on my rebranding was to answer questions about and define the details that I know I've needed to do for a long time with respect to personal branding, but I've put off for various reasons because I didn't want to decide. I didn't want to make up my mind. Whatever excuse I could give up, I'm sure I could come up with all kinds of excuses of why I haven't done it, why I haven't committed to it. But all of them are just that. They're just excuses and reasons that I haven't done it yet. Valid? Yes and no, right? They're valid at the moment, but they're probably not valid if I look back at all of the excuses that I've made and the reasons that I've made for not selecting my personal brand and moving forward with that. So for rebranding, that was the action I took. Well, do I know if that's got me any results or not? I feel like it's moving me closer to creating my rebranding, which is the action that I chose to work on for doubling my income. But how do I know? I don't know in one day. I didn't double my income from yesterday to today. So that answer would be no, the short-term answer. The long-term answer is it moving me toward what I want? I believe so. And if I think it is, then it is. And so I'm going to keep taking actions and steps in that direction to move me further and further toward the goal that I want. But I want to have a way of measuring that. So I'm going to decide today what measurement am I going to know that I've doubled my income and I've achieved my goal? I'm going to use money. I'm going to use dollars because dollars are an easy thing and an easy form of measurement, an easy tool. And I'm going to use I'm going to use net income dollars because I want to know what my profits were and what my bottom line was. And I want to double that. I don't personally just want to double the amount of money I bring in. If I double my income, but I double my expenses, I'm not really ahead, right? So I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that the bottom line profits and money that I actually have resources and access to is double what it was in 2020 than any other number. So I'm going to use dollars as my tool of measurement, and I'm going to double my I guess we'll go profits. My profits, my net income, not my gross income. Excuse me, it's getting me all choked up. I haven't had any coffee yet today, and that's weird for me. So, our challenge today, simple, easy, Come up with how you're going to measure, how you're going to know if you're moving toward what you want or if you're moving away from what you want. We always want to be moving toward what we want. And as we do the little things and we feel like we're moving closer and closer, what will happen is we'll get more and more momentum. You know, it's just like inertia. An object in motion tends to remain in motion unless acted upon by an equal and opposite force. So once we get moving and taking action and getting momentum working for us, it's hard to stop that. That's why I want to make sure we're moving in the direction we want to go, because it works both ways, right? Momentum can work in a negative way or a positive way, just like everything else. We want to make sure we're doing it in a positive way. So think of what your measurement is going to be, and then go ahead and ask yourself yesterday, do I know if what I did yesterday, the action I took yesterday, had any effect? A lot of times it's just too soon to know. And then all you have to decide is, am I going to take a further step, a further action in that direction? So really we just have to decide, are we going to keep moving that way, or do we need to reassess and say, maybe I need to look at a different action or a different option, and I need to explore that instead of going down this road. And all you're going to do today is share in the comments below how you're going to measure, how you're going to know. And me, I'm going to use dollars, net income dollars to measure, have I doubled my income at the end of the year? So check back with me at December 31st or a little after, so I can do accounting of 2022, and we'll see if I doubled my net income for 2021 versus 2020. All right, have an amazing day. If you have any questions, if I can help you anyway, hit me up in the comments below, and I will see you tomorrow. And we are going to supercharge how we go through the SOAP framework for the next 4 days. We are going to go through, maybe we'll take a pause day. If there's a lot of questions, or if there's a lot of things we need to catch up on, maybe we'll take a pause day, but then we're going to go 4 days into mental, emotional, contribution, and spiritual. Those 4 aspects of our life. I'm going to share a tool for each of the S, the O, the A, and the P for that particular area and run through an example. So I'll try not to go too long, but I might go a little over on a couple of them. Have an amazing day. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.